We've all had the same financial gospel preached to us since we were kids. Save your pennies, don't be reckless, and act like a responsible adult. It sounds like solid advice on the surface, but there's a massive gap in that logic because almost nobody bothers to explain the actual math. Once you actually look at the numbers, the whole save your way to wealth dream starts to crumble. The fundamental issue is simple. When you park your money in a traditional savings account, the money stays still, but the world doesn't. Prices keep climbing. That gap between your stagnant savings and those rising costs is inflation, and it's essentially a slow-motion robbery of your hard work. Think about it this way. If inflation is sitting at 7% and your bank is generously giving you 3% interest, you might feel like you're winning because the balance on your screen is getting bigger. In reality, you're losing 4% of your actual buying power every single year. This doesn't happen with a bang. It's a quiet, invisible leak that drains your future. You check your banking app and see a higher number so you feel secure, but those numbers are a mirage. True wealth isn't just a high score in a bank account, it's purchasing power. Saving money doesn't preserve your wealth, it just preserves a digit. There was a time, decades ago, when saving actually made sense. Back then, interest rates were high, life was relatively cheap, and you could actually get ahead by being frugal. But the world has shifted. Housing, education, and healthcare costs have skyrocketed, leaving bank interest rates in the dust. If you've been playing it safe by saving for a decade, you've likely lost significant wealth without even realizing it. This is why the wealthy don't hoard cash. Instead, they convert that cash into assets, things that either rise alongside inflation or generate a steady income. They buy real estate, stocks, businesses, or royalties. While cash sits still and loses its edge, assets compound. This is exactly why someone can save diligently for 10 years and still find themselves priced out of the housing market. They were saving in a system specifically designed to inflate. So, what's the move? You don't have to stop being disciplined, but you do need to stop parking your money indefinitely. Savings should have a very specific, limited purpose: an emergency fund, a short-term goal, or a down payment. Anything beyond that needs to be put to work. Saving used to be the smart play. Today, it's a slow financial leak. Once you understand that, you can finally stop playing defense and start playing offense.